Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another day. It is. Oh, don't you can't fool me. It is another day. Do you know what day it is? Do you know who you are? Do you know your name? Yeah, everyone now, did you know your name? Come on, come on. Say yes, me, Mo. I've been up for hours. Well, I haven't been up for hours, but I do know my name. Yes. And I do know it's Monday. And I do know Meals on Wheels. See, I've got those for the week. I'm still waiting to get copies of my birth certificate from whomever these people. You know, I called my hometown to get my birth certificate. And I was thinking, when I called them, they said, "Oh, honey, you've got to call." I just figured the courthouse would still have my records, but they said no, I had to go through the Arkansas Vital Statistics Office or something. So then you stay on hold for at least 30 minutes as they continue to tell you your call is important to me. To us, and we, blah, 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 blah. And then after you've been there for a while, they said, well, the call volume is so high. Why don't you decide to call back at another time? We're open 24 hours a day. And I thought, okay, 24 hours a day, I'll just have to pick another time. Oh, my. Oh, my, my, my. But anyway, let's see what you guys have to say this morning because I need some feedback. I do. I still haven't started a new project yet. Just can't seem to get a handle on it. Today's washing day. It's Monday, so you know how that is. Gotta wash the clothes. Oh, well, okay, here we go. Let's see our messages and comments for today. Oh, this Dylan Witzel. Hello, Dylan. So the day of this video, it's my sister's birthday. Is it now? How old is she? Oh, you'll never tell. Oh, yeah, the saying is, a woman never tells her age. That's what I've heard too, Dylan. Well, there is that, Barb. Hope you have a good day. Nothing else to say. So bye for now. Well, Dylan, thank you. I'm glad it was your sister's birthday, and I know it's over with. And so is this your day? Oh, not necessarily birthday, but your day. Yes, your day. Are you having a special kind of food today? Well, I'm having my keto meal, so I had bacon and eggs, and it was good. Coffee, nom, 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 nom. It was good. I like to eat, don't you, Dylan? I like to eat. Yeah, I'm having withdrawal pains from candy bars and cakes, and especially my favorites are cookies and milk, cookies and coffee mainly. But there it is. That's what it is. Dylan, good to hear from you and that you're nothing else to say. Well, I'm sure you have a lot to say. But it takes a lot of time to do all that typing, don't it? Good to hear from you, Dylan. Good to hear from you. Oh, here's Joybird. Look at you, girl. Yes, it's such a wonderful day. It's been raining here in North Carolina. I love you, Joybird. You're such an optimist, even when it rains. I love the smell of fresh rain. I used to ride my bike in the rain. I loved doing that. You know what? I did too. I hate to admit it, but I used to do that too. Yes, walk in the rain, walk in the puddles. Up until Oh gosh, I was in my teens until I got my first car, and then the whole world changed. But it was wonderful, wonderful. I saw a clip of a little girl, and you've probably seen it on Facebook or YouTube or something. This little girl's walking with her mama across the street, and they come to the corner, and it's raining, so the little girl goes out and dances in the rain, and everybody stops to watch her. That's the kind of girl you were. I hope all the other hop-alongs are doing good. My foot is very tender, but I'm doing fine. Well, I'm glad you stay off the foot now and get that broken ankle all healed. And I'm sure everybody else, Jill and Teresa, well, anyway, Gigi, I'm going to get the names right. I'm really bad with names, aren't I? If I don't read them on this message here, I go, what was her name now? I know. And here's Maribel. Maribel is hooked. I mean, Ma, I'm so enjoying your sitting back and listening to your tell stories. Your nails look great. They are not little nubs at all. You should be able to find a watch band to replace the broken one. Enjoying the rest of the day. Thank you, Maribel. Yes. I don't know. Thank you. Yes, I got a message on Messenger from Gigi. Let me see if I can find it. It's hard for me to keep up, and I needed to call her today too to check on her. Oh well, I guess I'm not going to get the message today from Gigi because it comes in through Facebook, and I don't have Facebook on there, so I'll have to do better next time. Well, I haven't figured out a new project yet, but I did want to show you, and I noticed that Penny showed me hers. So I'm going to show you mine, and then I'll find her picture and put it up. But I have a journal. I don't know if I've talked about this before or not, but this is my journal. And I've been doing this since I was a little girl. I started out with the day diaries. Remember, with the little key and the latch, and it would be pink and blue, I think I was 13. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been too long ago. But this is my January. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put my little writings of what I'm going to do. And here I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this and the yarn that came from the kids, butterfly scholars, and what I did during the day that was an interest of me. And then it goes on through the week and through Clyde passing and, how I feel and stuff. But one of the things that I use this for is also logging my projects. It's not just a crochet journal. It is a life journal. And I write, as you can see, I'm building the journal with things I need to work on. It seems like I've done this video before. I may have. But this one says, be quiet when your opinion of no importance. And this one here, difficulties are made to be overcome. So put that in there. Can you see it? I don't know if you can or not. But anyway. And then I just write around them as the days go. I think maybe I have a month's worth already where I just color pictures and play. But I've probably already told you all about this, but I've noticed that Penny put she has a knitting journal that she's had for years. And I'll see if I can find her picture. And if y'all do, I would like to share that too. Because, when we crochet, we just do all kinds of projects in our life, and it really is during things that happen in our lives today and day. And so today, so far, it's 12 o'clock, and it's hard for me to believe. I got up this morning, and my psychotherapist got on with me this morning at 8:30, and we had what do you call it, a video appointment. And yes, we're working out some of my challenges. Yes, my challenges are weird, like everybody else's, but it's nice to have someone to talk to steer me in the right direction. And so it was nice seeing her. I think I've only got 3 more weeks with her, and I've really enjoyed. She's a very good therapist. Yeah, what is it? Not psychotherapist, is it? Therapist? I don't know. Some kind of therapy. Psychotherapy, something. Anyway, but I do know her name. It's Ashley. It's very sweet to me, and I appreciate her time with me. And I do need counseling sometimes to pull me back from my wild antics, which I probably have for most people, but really, I am who I am, and I just go in, and you do you, I do me, and that's the world. I'm sorry, but that's what I do, and I'm trying my best to do everything that's right. But the older I get, the more I just think, oh, this is me, just me. Well, the status on the apartment search is still on, and seeing what I can do, staying here as long as I can with Connor until he gets over missing a Clyde. And he only knows this apartment and going outside because we've been here a year now. But I was talking to the Meals on Wheels guy, and they're so short-handed for the delivery people, and they're all volunteers. And I thought, I wish I could do that. If I could drive, if I had a car. But to get there, But one of the tower I'm looking at it living in, it is connected to the senior Jacksonville Wellness Center, and that's where the Meals on Wheels come out of. So maybe if I move in the towers, I could somehow help with Meals on Wheels, maybe packaging the meals or, something. So that might give me an outreach for my being more social, because the apartment complex is for old people. I hope I can get along. They don't like me. I don't know why. I think people think I'm crazy. I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to search, and I might end up getting a tiny house. Have you seen some of the tiny houses out there? There's one 8 by 10 or 8 by 20. But there's a lot of them out there. And they're like, I don't have any money. But they said they had credit. And they have wheels on them. So I could just move them, and they're classified as an RV, but they're houses, little houses. And it's big enough for me and Connor and Itsy. They can go into where I was at my RV park, where I was before I made all these other moves. And I was happy there. But getting a loan is going to be an issue because I have no credit score. Yes, I lived up in the hills and sort of off the grid, and you do that for 10 years and you lose your credit score after everything else. This story I know I've told you already about this, but I'm looking at tiny houses. I could get an RV, but there's a lot of maintenance. On the one I had was real nice. I mean, it was a nice one. But you have to really prepare for, keep the roof all sealed up good and all these things that are important to, but it being an own little house, it's just it's called Incredible Tiny Houses, I think. It's on YouTube. And the guy who does all of it, the CEO, and the one who I guess originally developed this company, he's been doing it for many, many years. It's just really getting where he's getting nationwide in his promotion campaigns for a lot of his tiny homes. I think he's in Florida this week, in Arizona. But anyway, the tiny houses are just adorable. Just adorable. And most of them are ladies like me. They just need a little space. That's all you need. Bed, a chair, place to eat, way to cook food if you want, and a shower. And they are adorable. They really are. And everything is pint size. The refrigerator's pint size. And it's according to what you want in them. But they have had some creative people who've moved in there and fixed them just perfect. And if you don't like where you live, you hook it up and have it move somewhere else because it's got wheels on it. But incredible tiny houses is what it is. I might do that. I don't know. If I can get a loan, Because you get a loan, then you have to make the loan payment, and then you have to pay the lot payment. But anyway, or I can go to the towers where I'm in a building and the washers and wires on the same floor, and take Connor out for a walk. My hover round can go everywhere, and everything's close there in the small town of Jacksonville. And it's not too far to a flea market, too, which is always lots of fun, just run around there. But anyway, we'll just see how all that works out. So I was talking to Robert today, and they said they were really short-handed on Meals and Wheels. But yeah, I haven't come up with a new project. I'm just dilly-dallying. I just wanted to work on the yarn that Penny had given me. And I put it in a special place. But where that special place is, it's probably in one of my crochet bags in the closet. Yeah, I need to go in there and find it. Or either, I've got some of this yarn from Christmas. And I was thinking, I could just make some pot holders. Or pot holders or hot pads. And, make little ones that shape like a diamond that's double weight. I can't remember how to make them. I'll have to look on YouTube and see if I can remember how to make those. I could make just a rectangle one, but I may get the double. I don't know if I have enough yarn or not, but I need to have some kind of project, either a little project or a big project, but we'll just have to see. And my tip today is don't overthink things. I was making my list this morning for dinner, what I have to eat and how many carbs and, all that kind of stuff. And so I made my menu out. Then I thought, okay, that menu's done. Well, no, not me. No. So then I said, no, maybe maybe I'll make it barbecue steak instead of just grilled steak. These little patties you get about this big, which are great, really great. And so pretty soon I'm starting to rewrite everything. And pretty soon I'm going, well, no, I could make dumplings and put them with doughnuts. And I think to myself, that is my problem. Indecision, creativity. And do you ever do that? You could, okay, I've got to start a new project. Okay, now my possibilities is I'm going to make some new half gloves for myself from the yarn from Penny. And then I said, well, now I've got to finish. I've got a bunch of full skein yarn in the closet that I could use, that I could just make a scrap Afghan or something put with that. So I'm just jumping around, and I need to sit down and make a list of things to do. Do you have to do that? Make your list for everything you do? A list for groceries? A list for washing clothes? I think sometimes deciding what you want to do, you've got to unclutter your mind. I know we think that we're sitting here crocheting, that our minds are at rest. And we're not, we're just sort of da da da. We're watching TV a little bit. We're talking to the puppies a little bit. We're drinking on our coffee, or, but our minds are busy. Or are they? Sometimes I wonder. I think when my mind isn't busy thinking about that book I want to finish over there, while I'm crocheting, watching TV. I can't multitask. So why do I think if I could think and multitask? So my tip is to you, make a list and don't change it. See if it works or it doesn't work. We don't know. We don't know. And if you might make a journal, that's fine too. You may already have journals you've made, and noticed a lot of the crochet YouTubers have their journals, and they use theirs just for their creative projects, which is okay. But I do mingle mine together because it's all mingled together. And when I look back at a day, I can see basically how I felt that crochet day and what I did. And, that things that come to mind that I want to write down. There's not enough pages in that book to cover everything I think about every day. But there you go. Anyway, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. But remember, God has you in the palm of his hand. Pray for Mother Earth, birds, the bees, the flowers, the trees, and for each other and all our little hop-alongs. And remember, you are special. Look at you. Oh, don't you turn red or even say, no, I ain't special. Yes, you are. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.